Hi everyone, I am very thrilled to unbox um, my very first master grade SD unit. I would have thought my first MGSD unit will be the Freedom Strike unit, but unfortunately, after all the time, I can't even get my hands on one of them. And today, actually, I was so lucky to able to get the Barbatos. Now this Barbatos, I get it for around 50 US, 50 US, which I think comparatively is a pretty good deal. And on the other hand, I do heard a lot of really positive feedbacks from the first MGSD, and I think this worth for some investing. Now take a look at the packaging first. Now as you can see, they say they have a multiple 4 movable axle joints that allows you to do a lot of different types of posture. Even the waist can go sideways with the hydraulics, back and forth, and also regarding the shoulder parts can have to shift outwards so that it can remake a lot of different types of posture inside, and it carried a lot of different types of weaponry, and also the side plates can also move all the way, including the legs, so you can do the very standard Gundam kneeling post. Now on the other side, so this will be the front wheel of the unit, and actually from the looks, I would say because of the legs and the shoulder parts becomes a little bit bigger due to the SD's resize, it actually looks like a pretty handsome medieval armor type knighthood, because the original shoulders should be a lot smaller, but now it looks a little bit bigger. It seems to carry a more like a knighthood. So if you actually put a cloak on the outside, it will just like a BBSD knight. And if there is another horse to put on top, it will be marvelous. And you can see at the back, they also with all the weaponry at the back, the shiny eyes, and also the red clear parts, and they remake the whole structure out. Pretty cool. Let's take a look inside. Okay. The first thing that caught my eye, actually there is a little bit like a silverish but not really chrome part on the side. Yes, and here will be the staff, which will be either the rifle or our pretty much the melee weapon, I would say. Yes, the melee weapon. And these are the body parts, and those body parts are pretty detailed. And I am now, and also this where they put the clear part at the back, it really tempts me to do some painting, as the color separation looks really nice. Now here with the sword, I think that a good matte black will do pretty nice for this weapon. And here's other clear parts. A good color separation. This is the horn, and all the green parts, the color separation, separated parts. And this is the rifle part at the bottom, and stickers. And luckily these are all like watermarking stickers, so good news, which is not the regular stickers that I really dislike. And I believe those parts are for the eyes, so not bad. The more body parts, and now they got some golden joint parts. Interesting. And this is should be the head part and the other joint body parts. And this is the last body parts as well, very in detail. And here is the construction menu. Well, to be frank, a little bit disappointed with the cover of this construction menu, because I would say it's the picture is a little bit too dark, although the dark or the darker parts of this picture can actually show the three-dimensional or the line, the markings, but it's still a bit dark here. And inside, the regular list of all the parts in here, which literally is not a lot. I would have thought a bit more. So here they differentiate all the different parts where you can revert back into the menu. And also the highest level of articulation of the ST series and various gimmicks explained in the color page spread. Okay. And this is the regular how to teach you to clear all the side parts and not to break the main part itself. So this is the main head part and color parts list. Now there's a QR code. See parts in full color for each step of the assembly. Use your smartphone to make the building process a snap. Okay, that's interesting. Not too sure whether it's a video made so how teaches you how to put everything in, but I think that will be interesting if there's any parts that or not clear or you're a little bit stuck. I believe the video should be of a good help, I would say. Color parts list, yes. Body parts, the chest unit looks quite straightforward. I wonder the section for the eye will be a bit difficult, I guess, because the eye the head unit, the eye part now here. Cut out cleanly and make sure that the parts are facing the right way in the right position. Sounds straightforward, but not really. I would say, and maybe because for the eye part, I believe if you put some chrome light reflective color after putting the clear part, it will be a lot more sharper and reflective. So this is the body part. Now, well, for the body part, I will say, since I have a master grade unit, I didn't really look at, but I would say that you can obtain different types of grayish color, and then chrome, and then probably for chrome for the hydraulics, and bronze and copper and gold part. But from here I can see it's just a pretty straightforward darkish gray color for the body parts. So I'll guess they gives you a lot more room for you to make the unit more interesting if without the armor types. And this is just only the first, I believe this is a first version. As all you know, Barbatos have different types of appearance and weaponry and also armors. So they're just probably like that MG, they will have a expansion pack, I guess. Now this middle part is interesting. Now, wow, this is a very dynamic posture for the unit, and they claim they can do all this type of action with shifting different parts, moving around for the shield, and I would say it really depends on how strong they are. And the good part for this one is everything comes with English translation, so make sure everybody can understand what they're saying, not only just Japanese inscription here. And for the rifle part, they can, I believe from what they've written here, they have a blowback action, I would say. The smoothbore gun and a sub-arm deployment. Going out. And I reckoned probably the unit will be actually this handsome without any special paint, but it's really tempted to paint it to make it even more interesting. So there are some holdings and split into a sphere. Return original position. The maze. Okay, this looks really interesting. The cockpit plug inside and how the small gun can slot out. And the legs unit looks pretty straightforward because it's still an SD unit, should be quite clear and straightforward, not too difficult. Left leg unit, waist unit, and voila, put everything together. Well, because I have some SD units I made before, which really, well, I can't say it's disappointed because Bandai, I don't think they really invest a lot, and if you are really into SD units, you probably need to do a lot of painting and difficult ones because it's very small parts. But this MGSD unit seems to change everything we know about SD units made by Bandai. This is the regular parts, the stickers. Also, you can choose different types, and also the color list for it. Okay, that's it, and we'll see after finish the work. Well, not to say I was still in the middle of another project. Just let everyone have a quick look. Yes, this handsome unit. So I will just let everybody guess who that is. Some might already know. This is a half finished unit. So long.